Imagine this scenario. You are sitting quietly on your couch. You haven't just run a marathon. You haven't just drunk 5 cups of coffee. But your chest feels weird. You feel a fluttering, a pounding, like a bird is trapped inside your ribcage. Naturally, you get worried. You reach for your blood pressure monitor. You wrap the cuff around your arm, you wait for the beep, and you look at the numbers. 120/80. Perfect. Absolutely normal blood pressure. You let out a sigh of relief. I'm fine, you tell yourself. My blood pressure is normal. But then, you look at the third number on the screen. The small number in the corner. Your pulse. It reads 100. 105. Maybe even 110 beats per minute. While you are sitting still. Most people ignore this. Most doctors will glance at your blood pressure and send you home. But today, I am going to tell you why ignoring a high heart rate, even with normal blood pressure, is a mistake that could cost you your health. This condition is often a check engine light for your body. It tells us that while your pipes are fine, your pump is struggling. It can be an early warning sign of anemia, thyroid dysfunction, severe dehydration, or a nervous system that is stuck in fight or flight mode. In this video, we are going to break down exactly why this happens. We will explore the 5 hidden causes of a high resting heart rate, and most importantly, I'm going to share 3 natural methods to reset your heart's rhythm that you can start using today. Welcome back to Health Pulse Haven. Let's decode your heart. To understand why your heart is racing while your pressure is normal, we need to stop thinking like patients and start thinking like mechanics. Think of your cardiovascular system like a car. Your blood pressure is the speed of the car, how fast you are actually moving down the highway. Your heart rate is the RPM, how hard the engine is revving to maintain that speed. If you are driving at 60 miles per hour, and your engine is calm and quiet, everything is efficient. That is a healthy heart. But what if you are driving at 60 miles per hour, but your engine is screaming at 7,000 revolutions per minute? The car is moving at a safe speed, but the engine is working twice as hard to do it. Eventually, that engine is going to overheat or fail. This is exactly what is happening in your body. Your blood pressure, the speed, looks normal on the monitor. But your heart, the engine, is revving too high to keep it there. Scientifically, this relates to something called stroke volume. Stroke volume is the amount of blood your heart pushes out with a single squeeze. If your heart is strong and your blood volume is healthy, you pump a lot of blood with one big, slow beat. But if something is wrong, if your blood is too thick, or too thin, or if your arteries are stiff, your heart can't push enough blood in one beat. So what does it do? It compensates. It starts beating faster. It chooses quantity over quality. This is called compensatory tachycardia. Your body is smart. It knows your brain needs oxygen. If it can't get enough oxygen with 60 beats per minute, it will force the heart to do 100. So, the question you need to ask isn't, why is my pulse high? The question is, what is my heart compensating for? The number one reason for a racing heart with normal blood pressure is something millions of people have, but don't realize. It's not anxiety. It's iron deficiency. Your red blood cells are the delivery trucks of your body. They carry oxygen from your lungs to your brain and muscles. The molecule inside them that actually holds the oxygen is called hemoglobin, and hemoglobin is built from iron. When your iron levels drop, whether from poor diet, absorption issues, or blood loss, you produce fewer delivery trucks. Suddenly, your blood isn't carrying enough oxygen. Your brain senses this drop in oxygen immediately. It sends a panic signal to the heart. We are suffocating. Pump faster. Your heart obeys. It speeds up to cycle the blood more times per minute to deliver the same amount of oxygen. Your blood pressure stays normal because the volume of blood is fine, but the quality of the blood is poor. This is why you might feel dizzy when you stand up, why you feel tired even after sleeping, and why your heart pounds when you climb a single flight of stairs. A study published in the Journal of Cardiology found that correcting iron deficiency can lower a resting heart rate by up to 10 to 15 beats per minute within weeks. If you have a racing heart, don't just check your basic blood count. Ask your doctor specifically for a ferritin test. Ferritin measures your stored iron. You can have normal blood but low stored iron, causing your heart to overwork silently for years. The second cause is surprisingly simple, yet dangerous if ignored. It is chronic, low-grade dehydration. Now, I'm not talking about being thirsty after a workout. I'm talking about a state where your blood volume has actually shrunk. Blood is mostly water. When you don't drink enough fluids, or more importantly, when you don't have enough electrolytes to hold that water, your total blood volume decreases. This is called hypovolemia. Imagine trying to pump water through a garden hose, but the tap is only half open. The pressure drops. To prevent your blood pressure from crashing, your body squeezes your blood vessels tight and speeds up your heart rate. This is a classic survival mechanism. Your body is sacrificing your heart rate to save your blood pressure. This is especially common in seniors and people on low-salt diets. We are often told salt is bad. Salt causes high blood pressure. So many health-conscious people cut salt completely. But without sodium and potassium, your body cannot hold onto water. You drink water, and you just pee out. The result? Low blood volume. Your heart has to beat 100 times a minute just to keep your blood pressure at that perfect 120/80. If your urine is dark yellow, or if your heart rate spikes massively the moment you stand up from a chair, you might not need heart medication. You might just need a glass of water with a pinch of high-quality sea salt or electrolytes. Now, let's look at the engine's computer system, the hormones. There is a butterfly-shaped gland in your neck called the thyroid. It is the master controller of your metabolism. Think of thyroid hormone as the gas pedal for your entire body. Sometimes, this pedal gets stuck to the floor. This is a condition called hyperthyroidism, or an overactive thyroid. When you have too much thyroid hormone, specifically T3 and T4, circulating in your blood, it acts directly on the heart muscle cells. It forces them to contract faster and harder. People with this condition often have a very specific profile. They are eating normally but losing weight. They feel hot when everyone else is cold. They feel anxious or wired, like they drank 10 espressos. And their heart rate is consistently over 100. Even when they are sleeping. What's tricky is that in the early stages, your blood pressure often stays normal because your blood vessels dilate to release heat. So the pressure is balanced, but the heart is racing. If you have unexplained weight loss, hand tremors, or hair loss along with your rapid heartbeat, a simple TSH blood test is critical. This is one cause you cannot fix with breathing exercises. It requires medical balancing. So we have talked about the problems. Anemia, dehydration, hormones. But what if you've checked all those? What if your doctor says, you are healthy, it's just anxiety? Then we need to talk about the vagus nerve. The vagus nerve is the longest nerve in your body. It connects your brain to your heart, your gut, and your lungs. It is the brake pedal for your heart rate. In our modern world, full of smartphone notifications, traffic, stress, and noise, our bodies are stuck in gas pedal mode. The sympathetic nervous system is dominant. The brake pedal, the vagus nerve, has become weak. This results in a heart that defaults to fast. But here is the good news. You can physically stimulate the vagus nerve to slam the brakes on a racing heart. Here are 2 techniques you can try right now. Technique 1, the dive reflex. Have you ever jumped into a cold pool and felt your body go quiet? That is the mammalian dive reflex. Cold water on the face instantly stimulates the vagus nerve to lower heart rate to conserve oxygen. If your heart is racing, splash freezing cold water on your face, or place an ice pack on the center of your chest for 30 seconds. You will see your heart rate drop almost instantly. Technique 2, box breathing. This is what Navy SEALs use to calm down before a mission. Inhale for 4 seconds. Hold for 4 seconds. Exhale for 4 seconds. Hold for 4 seconds. The magic happens on the exhale. When you exhale slowly, You physically activate the vagus nerve. By doing this for just 2 minutes, you signal to your brain, I am safe. You can slow down the engine. Your heart beats 100,000 times a day. It is the most hard-working muscle you have. If it is racing while you are sitting still, it is asking for help. It is telling you that the engine is working too hard. Don't let a normal blood pressure reading fool you into thinking everything is perfect. Check your iron. Ensure you aren't just drinking water, but retaining it with electrolytes. Check your thyroid. And practice strengthening your vagus nerve daily. Listen to the numbers your doctor ignores. Because sometimes, the silent whispers of the body are the most important ones to hear. The content in this video is for educational purposes only and does not constitute medical advice. A consistently high heart rate can be a sign of serious conditions like arrhythmia. Always consult with your doctor for proper diagnosis and treatment. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button so we can spread this knowledge to more hearts. And tell me in the comments below, what is your resting heart rate? Let's compare and learn together. I'm Dr. Brian, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay healthy.